Today, Vic and I are going to do a little drive around through some small towns, and including Cuchara Village, and drive the Old La Veta Highway or Pass by past the old train depot, and whatever else is along the way. Please like and subscribe. It was another cloudy day, and Mom and the puppies are staying in the camper, so Vic and I are taking a drive on a different route. This was just a fun little excursion to get off the highway and just see some of the old country. There's still some of the old train track stuff and some old materials there. These houses look like they were abandoned, so I'm not sure if they were old farming houses. We saw evidence that part of this was from an old train depot, which is pretty interesting. And now back on the highway to continue exploring. This was a good way to spend a rainy day and turned out to be a beautiful drive. We saw a little store and restaurant here that we just had to turn around and go back and check out. This is a charming little village called Cuchara, and it's in the Sangria de Cristo Mountains. It was a cute little town. I'd love to went through some of the stores and maybe had lunch there. We had already stopped for lunch, so it was a cute little town. We did not do any side-by-side or trail riding while we were here. I'm sure they have some, but we don't have a trailer, or at least not on this trip. Next time we will have a trailer. Because what we have found is that when you're in an area, even though we have the garage that we can put the side-by-side in on the camper, we have to have a way to get it to the trail sides. And that's something we didn't realize was so important until now. It's just as well we didn't have a way to haul the side-by-side. It rained most of the days while we were there. It rained pretty hard a few days. So we probably wouldn't have been out on it anyways. But, it would have been nice to have had that as an option. So we just did some nice scenic drives instead. I had about 6 hours of video from this drive, so I just did a few clips of it, but the road was just beautiful. We really enjoyed this drive. We've had several of these older, well-established communities. Some of them look like they'd been there when they'd done mining, and some of them are into cattle. But it was an interesting drive to see all this. We had never been to this area near Alamosa before, and overall, it's a beautiful part of the country. The sand dunes were incredible. We definitely would like to have done more of the Jeep Trail, but the weather was just so bad while we were here. And we'd like to, go to some of the other areas around and take the side by side out. And that's definitely on the agenda for the future. But
Apparently.
overall, definitely well worth coming to this area. Next, we're heading to Taos, New Mexico, where we'll go to Meow Wolf, and then we're going to go to Red River and do some side by side trails. So, hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks.